Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, what's up? I'm Ray. Thank you so much for being here and watching. So today I am doing a drugstore affordable makeup get ready with me. So before we get started, don't forget to hit that little red button down below. And without further ado, let's jump into the video. Okay, so I'm going to use my LA Girl Pro Matte Longwear Matte Foundation today. Just because I'm kind of going out with my family, just doing some errands. I don't want to wear anything too, crazy. I feel like, I don't know about you guys, but I feel like I use a lot of, preferably drugstore makeup when I'm not doing anything like, I don't know, special. I guess like for every day, like I'm using drugstore makeup because it's less expensive to replace. So like once I run out, and then I keep my high-end stuff for, more special occasions, usually. So after I did my wear test on this foundation, I actually realized I kind of liked it because it wore really well throughout the day. I mean, obviously when I put it on, it looks like absolute crap. But once it's like set and everything else is on my face, I think it looks pretty nice. And I would recommend it for every day if you're just looking for something cheap and something you can throw on that has good coverage at the same time. So I'm so excited. I don't know if you guys could tell, but my dad, he put up this beautiful shelf to make like a DIY vanity, and I'm absolutely obsessed. I still have my other desk like over here. It's got a bunch of stuff on it right now, so it's really messy, but I probably will switch off between the two just so I can have different backgrounds. And I really like this because I've never had a vanity growing up, and I think it's really nice, and I would like to get a vanity mirror for it, or maybe even make one eventually. And I think also, since my room is so small, this is gonna fold up onto the wall. My dad had that really good idea of like building something that would fold up when I'm not using it, and then I can just keep it down when I am. Or even if I'm not using it, I can keep it down if I want to. Woo! So I never realized how like actually pale I am till I put this foundation on. And then I realized it does match me, and I am in the shade Ivory. So which is obviously the lightest shade. So yeah, that says a lot that I am quite pale. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with the Fit Me Concealer by Maybelline. I absolutely love this stuff for every day. I've actually been reaching for this more than my Tarte Shape Tape, so if that says anything. I need a mirror. Oh, I'm going to grab this one back here. I will say this doesn't really do great with highlighting because it's kind of my skin tone, so it can't really highlight, but it's a good concealer for every day. So, what do you guys think of all of the new makeup releases and all of the new makeup coming out recently? Because I feel like everything is I don't want to say copying soft glam, but everything's very much looking the same at this point. Like, it was soft glam, nudie patootie, and then that one that Tarte is coming out with. I just feel like everything's looking very neutral. And at first I was here for it, and now I feel like it's starting to look kind of boring. Like, you can only have so many neutral palettes. Even like the KKWN Mario collection, very neutral. I mean, that's what Kim loves with and I love that pop blue, which is, my look is very inspired by that color today. Well, it will be once I put it on. But I just feel like everything is looking the same, basically. And I want someone to come out with something really different and innovative. Like, someone, please. Just, like, even that Tarte palette that was released on April Fool's Day on Trend Mood, I would have loved something like that because it was so different and so unique. So I really hope they do come out with it. I think it would be a really good move on their part because no one's really doing that right now. Everyone's just doing neutral palettes, and I feel like eventually people are going to get bored, just like me, with that. But yeah, I mean, I just think someone needs to come out with something different because the industry and the consumers are like ready for a change. Feel like warm palettes have been done for so long. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love a good warm tone palette, but I feel like now neutrals are kind of having their own little moment, and now I feel like after neutrals we should do some cool tones. I mean, I'm not someone who wears cool tones all the time by any means, but I am ready for something a little different besides the everyday neutral palette. I'm kind of over the trend. I don't know why I started off with my base because I'm gonna do something a little bit crazier with my eyes. Well, not crazier, but like I'm gonna do something blue. And now I'm afraid I'm gonna have so much fallout. So I'm gonna put some powder under my eyes right now. Just to, if I do have any fallout, I'll be able to swipe it away, hopefully. I'm just gonna go in with like a warm tone shade. This one just happens to be from the Dream Street palette. I'm just taking this one right here as my transition. There have been a few releases that I've been really excited to get my hands on, and one is the Smashbox and Vlada collection. I definitely want at least the Gilded Gold highlighter because I need another highlighter, but honestly the packaging is so beautiful and it really just drew me in. And the next thing that I want to purchase is the Marc Jacobs bronzer. I know it's quite pricey, but I wanted it since the first time it came out. So I definitely have my eye on picking that up, as well as maybe the Urban Decay, the new palette that they're coming out with, I think May 5th. It's the beached one. I don't know, because I feel like that looks like every warm tone palette that I have with a couple blues in it. So I'm really on the fence about that one, to be honest with you. I think I'm going to take this color Trance right here. I was watching Raw Beauty Christie the other day, and she did a review on the KKW and Mario palette, and she swatched that blue and this blue, and they look almost identical. So I'm kind of going for something like that. Ooh. I'm so excited about this. I haven't got to use this one. I'm actually pretty impressed. There really isn't any fallout. I don't know how much longer this palette's going to be available, but if you've been looking at the KKW and Mario palette just for the blue, this is a much cheaper alternative, this BH Cosmetics Festival palette. Okay, there's a little bit of fallout. Damn it. It didn't sweep away like I wanted it to. I'm gonna have to put more powder underneath. I really should have done my eyes first. So my family came home when I was filming, and there was so much background noise that I just decided that I would do a voiceover for the rest of the video. Sorry guys. I'm just taking my crease brush that we used in the beginning, and I'm just making sure everything is blended out. There are no harsh lines, and everything is just seamless and blended to perfection. So I used that crease shade and a little bit of blue on my lower lash line. I didn't realize I was not filming. My camera just shut off. I'm having so many technical difficulties in this video. And I'm going in with my Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula here. Using my Wet n Wild contour palette in Dolce de Leche to contour. Now I'm going into my In Nude Endo palette by ColourPop, and I'm just mixing the first two shades for my highlight. This is only like the second time I've used this palette, and I actually kind of like it. It's pretty good for a drugstore highlight. The only thing I will say is that it does pick up a little bit of texture on my skin, so that's the only thing I don't like about it. Now I'm going to go do my brows off of camera and be right back. For mascara, I'm using the Gigi Hadid collection with Maybelline, and this is the Lash Sensational mascara, and I'm pretty sure Maybelline has that around all the time. It's not just for this collection, so you can still get it even though it's not in the Gigi Hadid packaging. I'm going in with a ColourPop Lippy, and this is Aquarius 2. Now I'm going to set my face with the Make It Last setting spray by Milani. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up and comment down below what you want to see next from me. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel before you leave to follow me on my YouTube journey, and hit that little bell notification to be notified every time I upload, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys!